soccer team who were looking to end their season on a high note because obviously, as you know, they've been having a tough year. Came into this weekend with only one Ivy League win in the season, with just 2 games remaining, and they faced off against Columbia at home this weekend. And it was the final game for the team's 8 seniors, and they wanted to go out with their heads held high. They gave us an exciting game from start to finish, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I definitely did.
Just over 6 minutes into the game, and off the great cross from John Carlos, the senior, Nick Francho, gets ahead on it, and nothing but net, as Francho scores just his 2nd career goal, and it comes in his final home game. What a day it was. But Columbia comes right back as their leading scorer, Tom Davison, shoots one right by Yale keeper Dwayne Wiley. And just like that, it's all tied up in this one. Senior captain Jordan Rieger, though, really wants this game badly, as he blasts this shot from about 22 yards out, but it goes just high over the crossbar. The Lions keeping Wiley on his toes, though, as they miss taking the lead here by just a foot with the open shot inside the box. The junior goalie exhales after that one. Then it's lovable senior Josh Block, but side with me, so close to Block's 2nd career goal. Yale pouring on the pressure as sophomore John Carlos barely misses. But in the words of Aaliyah, if first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Carlos does just that off the cross from Alex Munz and forces the ball in the goal late in the first half. And it's 2-1 Yale, as his classmates, especially classmate Alex Afsai, showing him some love after the great goal. Just 3 minutes later, though, in Columbia's James Pounder finds a gift at his feet here, and the Lions tie it up as the team's heading to halftime, 2-2. Second half now, and first it's Francho with the close shot in front. Then, in almost a repeat of last week's Albany game, Alex Afsai heads the corner, but it goes just wide of the net. Yale just dominated the game, but can't score at all, as Alex Munz, who almost scores for his Baker dozen buddies in attendance. Then, off the great pass in the box, Tyler Gousset just barely misses giving Yale the lead, as he's denied by Alex Maffio. But Yale gets a bad break here, as Max Rhodes gets called for a foul in the box. Wiley guesses right, but could do nothing to stop this PK, as Columbia takes the lead mid-second half. Wiley did his best to keep it close, though, pounding this one away on the free kick. This leads to a brilliant shot by John Carlos, who looks so good in the game and was named Ivy League Player of the Week for his 3-point performance in this one. And it's 3-3 in the 82nd minute, as Carlos gets hugs all around for the huge dramatic goal late in the game. In the waning minutes of regulation now, both teams had plenty of chances on goal, but failed to capitalize. And here at Reese Stadium, in the last game of the season for the men's soccer team at home, the plot thickens as we head to overtime. A screenplay writer could not have written this one better, though. It's Josh Block with loads of space. He passes it to classmate senior James Stewart, who sees it all the way in, and under 3 minutes into OT, Yale wins it in dramatic overtime fashion. And for these 8 seniors who have spent most of their last 4 years together on the soccer pitch, they can only cry tears of joy as they end their 4 years in style and celebrate victory one last time together. For all these seniors, was there any better way imaginable to end their careers here at Yale?
It's definitely it's a nice reward we have a huge group of seniors. It's been with us for 4 years, and obviously we couldn't have asked for a more exciting way to go out. So
I will definitely remember this for a long time. It's a great comeback from behind, victory in overtime. I mean, that's what movies are made about, you know? Great comebacks. So it was great, and I'm going to really miss it.
For Yale, just their 2nd Ivy League win of the year, and their first since defeating Princeton on September 23rd. Sophomore John Carlos led the way, scoring 2 goals and assisting another. But of course, the night belonged to the seniors. And after the game, Coach Tompkins talked about losing all 8 players in the class of 2007.
It's 8 classy young men, 8 guys who have done a lot for the program on and off the field, and guys that we're going to miss a lot. And so they've set a high standard, and they've been everything we could have asked for them and more. And so we'll miss those guys.
Well, Stephen, the men had an awesome weekend. Obviously, as you can see, they head up to Brown this weekend to try to come out of the season with 3 Ivy League wins. But you just gotta be happy for all those seniors out there because they went out in an awesome way. Tell me about the women, though. How'd they do?
The women battled Columbia on Saturday, October 28th, and on Wednesday, November 1st, they battled Quinnipiac. Let's take a look at the game footage.
Opportunities are many in the first half for the Bulldogs here as we bring it up the field with some great passing, really good spacing for the girls out there. And Christy Hauser, off the crossbar. Things get worse for Miss Hauser, though, in this half, though. Lots and lots of opportunities. Here we go. More upfield passing. Good flying V. Ducks fly together spacing going on. And here we go. And do we have a goal? She was offsides. There's a whistle there, actually. And here we go. Third time passing upfield. And Christy Hauser just kicks it so barely wide. First half is still tied at 0. We're going to the second half now. And somehow there's traffic in front, and the ball just gets through Susie Starr's legs. It's sort of inexplicable how that happened. It just kind of got through. Just one of those days for the Bulldogs out there. Just one of those days. Things did not get better with more missed opportunities here. The pass is wide open in front. Maggie Westphal charges in, and unfortunately she just didn't have the touch to finish there. Columbia tacks on one more in the final minutes and defeat the Bulldogs 2-0. This happened despite Yale outshooting Columbia and having a grave advantage in corner kicking.
In a soccer update, on Wednesday night against Quinnipiac, the ladies played their hearts out, winning their final home game of the season by a score of 4-1. 4 different Bulldog players scored, part of a huge offensive outburst as the Eli's entered the game having only scored 6 goals all year. With the win, Yale now sits at 7-2 on the season and would love to finish above 500 on the year with 1 game left to go.
Thanks, Nick, for that insightful commentary on the women's soccer game. And now let's move along to field hockey. Neil?